was holding me back. Prop firms, yeah. Prop firms. Yeah, we could put prop firms, yeah, holding me back. I was up on one prop firm. I'm not gonna bash them, but they took my account because they over leveraged because I was actually winning and I was gonna get a payout.
Recall that the boy has had several painful experiences with dogs. The first experience was real from the environment's perspective. The others, however, were the result of how his mind processed information, based on the operation of the association and pain avoidance mechanisms. The end result is that he experiences fear every time he encounters a dog. Let's suppose that the boy was a toddler when he had his first negatively charged experience. As he grows up and begins associating specific words and concepts with his memories, he will form a belief about the nature of dogs. It would be reasonable to assume that he adopted a belief something like, all dogs are dangerous.
Bro, ever since I read the book, man, I just came profitable, man. 10, 15,000. Damn. That girl left me, broke as hell. Cheated again, man. Why can't I be so profitable in this trading stuff? What's good, my boy? What's good? What's good? How you been? Man, nothing, man. The market been killing my spirits. Man, I need help. Man, sorry to hear that, but look, what you gotta do. Matter of fact, check this out. I got something for you. Man, you ever heard of trading in the zone? Trading in the zone. Why you sound like that, man? You're like it's illegal? Like, what's going on? Bro, if it's gonna help me get over the hump, anything, man, cause I be going to the grooves, these fake courses, man. I need help, man. But what's this trader in the zone you talking about? Hope it's gonna give me some money, right? Well, I'm about to tell you what it is, man. It's the magic book. That's just gonna give you millions, my boy. Magic book. Oh, I know what magic book you talking about. Okay. Hey, look, check this out. Got the audio book for you. That audio, I love the audio. You know I ain't reading nothing. Once I read it, I was looking like you, dusty, broke. Dusty? Whoa, time out. Dusty, broke. I know you ain't talking that fake ass king and that busted up glasses. Man, I know you ain't passed, man. Stop, man. Man, a pimp gonna let you slide this one, but let's get into it. You know what? I'ma listen. But now I'm up now. Got my flashy cane. You know, got my cowboy hat. You know, Gucci glasses. You know what? It do look a little clean. All the women I need, man. I'm telling you, man. Just read this one book. You go into these mentors. It ain't working. Nah, nigga, it ain't working. It ain't working, man. You know it ain't working. I'ma give you the sauce. Trust me, man. Hey, just listen to me, and you're gonna be golden. I'm telling you, my boy. I'm telling you. I'm gonna put my trust in you. Don't let me down. My boy. Yeah, man. Shit. I told you. It's gonna work. Matter of fact, we can get into a couple of these questions. Let's move into the next cue.
Now, this is the first one. I'm not gonna go too hard. If you want to see my last video I dropped when I answered the question before reading the book, the link is down below. I don't really want to go through it because I really want to go through the real answers. Let's get it. So I copied and pasted again, and now we about to answer these questions in a real way. To make money as a trader, you have to know what the market is going to do next. I understand what the book was trying to say. You really never know what the market is going to do next. You just know the probability of this edge happening is a high percentage. So I seen what the book was trying to say. You really never know what the market is going to do next, but you know what your trading strategy is going to do next. So I'm going to just put, in a book it's trying to say, make you say agree, but I'm going to say agree, bro, because it's like, I know what they saying. Sometimes I find myself thinking that there must be a way to trade without taking a loss. That's a disagree. you gotta take a loss. You have to take a loss. It just makes sense. Making money as a trader is primarily a function of analysts. Let's see. I actually agree. Losses are an unavoidable component of training. Let's see. Disagree. My risk is always defined before I enter a jury. Of course. I probably really have the same answers. I ain't gonna lie. In my mind, there is always a cost associated with finding out what the market may do next. I'm gonna say disagree. We never know what the market is gonna do next. I wouldn't even bother putting on the next trade if I wasn't sure if it was going to be a winner. Disagree. You just follow your strategy, and if it's there, you just accept it or don't. So you don't really know if it's a loser or a winner. The more a trader learns about the market and how they behave, the easier it will be for him to execute his trades. I don't feel like you need to know everything about the market. You could really learn something simple and really make money off of it. I don't think it'll be easier. It would be easier. Like you could, I would say agree. I think it would be a little easier. Not by a lot, but it will be easier. They say, like how the book explained it is saying it won't be easier. I think it would. Could find better TPs, better ways to execute in the market. My methodology tells me exactly under what market condition to enter or exit a trade. Agree? Dang, the highlighter went away. Even when I have a clear signal to reverse my position, I find it extremely difficult to do. What? Damn, it might have deleted. I'm gonna say disagree. Because for me, I just leave it. Either I'm a win or a lose. I put a TP and a stop loss for a reason. I have sustained periods of consistency success, usually followed by some fairly drastic drawdowns. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. When I first started trading, I would describe my trading methodology as haphazard, meaning some success between a lot of pain. Not disagree. I often find myself feeling that the markets are against me. Disagree. As much as I might try to let go, I find very difficult to put my emotional wounds behind me. Disagree. I have a money management. Disagree. Some of these jokes I don't even gotta read. A trader job is to identify patterns in the market behavior that represent an opportunity, then determine the risk of finding out it's. Damn, I'm getting tongue-tied. Agreeing. Sometimes I just can't help feeling that I'm a victim of the market. When I trade, I usually try to stay focused on one time frame. I ain't gonna lie. What did I say for this? I could put agree for this one. I don't really care to look for this. I'm dead ass. I really don't care. What I had learned, they be like, look at the 1 hour 30. That's over analyzing. I believe that's over analyzing. Like you could really all I look is some time frame. I could look at some time frames and be like, okay, I could enter off this. I'm dead. Well, when I'm scalping, I could use one time frame, but if I'm just holding long term, I could just look at it. If it dips, buy there, and if it's a good company, just Number 19, trading successfully requires a degree of mental physical skill. No, disagree. There are times where I can. If I feel the flow of the market, how often difficult to back up these feelings. Disagree. There are many times when I am a profitable trader and I know my move is basically over, but I still won't take profit. Disagree. No matter how much money I make in trade, I really ever set up disagree. Disagree. Huh. Disagree. Huh. Huh. When I put on the trade, I feel I have a positive attitude. Yeah, because you always supposed to feel. Agreed. The most important component in trading ability is to accumulate money over the time. I have a belief in my own consistency. Hell yeah, you gotta believe in yourself. If you were granted a wish to be to be able to inconsistently acquire one trade, what would you choose? Just a good strategy. Uh, good edge. What did I put for this? We gonna look back. I often spend sleepless nights worried about the market. Disagree. I used to though. I used to. Do you ever feel compelled to make trades because you're afraid you might miss out? No. Oh no, it doesn't elaborate all time. No, disagree. There's no perfect trade. Dang. Disagree. I disagree. Yo, I put disagree, so yeah. So boom, these are my answers now. They might be different from the previous, even though I didn't spell out the whole thing. But yeah. 29 questions. We went over it. And the last one, they was holding me back. Prop firms, yeah. Prop firms. Yeah, we could put prop firms. Yeah, holding me back. I was up on one prop firm. I'm not gonna bash them, but they took my account because they over leveraged because I was actually winning and I was gonna get a payout. So yeah, not gonna name the prop firm, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and we out of here, baby.